All right, here with Grimsley, defensive coordinator Joe Rigsbee. Travis Shaw commits to Carolina. Can you tell us about Travis as a person first?
Awesome kid, great young man. I texted him today just telling him, how proud I was to see him when he came in here as a freshman. To the growth that he's shown, now as a senior has been incredible. So extremely proud of that. Obviously he's a great football player, but his growth as a person is what you want to see as a coach.
How have you seen him gotten better as a player since you saw him?
Well, he's gotten faster. He's gotten stronger. When he came in as a freshman, you didn't think, how much better could he get. But it didn't take long to realize, after his freshman year, going into his sophomore year, how much he had improved using his hands and stuff. His get off. Mm-hmm. He was an interior lineman for us early on, and then we moved him to the edge as a junior, and really kind of shut down half of the field for us last year, as we had a state championship run. So he was, from the time, especially for him as a sophomore, we really kind of built everything around him as a defensive unit. It's kind of been focused on, the things that he can do for us as a football team. So,
what do you think his talents and his abilities and physical traits, how they fit in at the college level? Like, what does he bring?
Well, he's a great leader. He'll come in as a freshman. He's very vocal. He's going to work hard. There's no question about that. He's going to be in the weight room. He'll be in shape. He's probably an interior defensive lineman at the next level. And, all your big schools are looking for those massive guys that can move and stuff like that. And, obviously I'm biased, but in my opinion, he's the best in the country. So they got the best one.
It seems like he has the size, the girth, but also the length.
Right.
Can you speak to that? I mean, 6'5" and 330.
Yeah, I mean, when he gets extension, it's over with. He's gonna get rid of blockers, and he's gonna make plays. And he just has a knack for understanding the game, knowing where the ball's going, picking up on tendencies, cadences, things that offenses are doing, to us as a defense. He picks up on those things really well. He almost plays the defensive line spot as like a linebacker. Mm-hmm. But, obviously with his body, it just takes his game to another level as well.
And his athleticism, you speak to that. I know he plays basketball.
Well, I remember the first time seeing him, it was at Kaiser, and we went and watched our middle school feeder program playing basketball, and he's like the point guard. So he's bringing the ball up the court. Well, during the football season, he was their quarterback. And so we're just like, I mean, what can this guy not do? In fact, last night we're getting ready for our football game, and we had our kicking net set up on the sideline. He picks the ball up, launches it, tells one of our coaches watching, we'll drop this in the bucket. This is not a lie. He's at the goalpost, and he throws it about probably 50 yards right into the net. And our camera guy was standing right behind. I said, is there anything this kid can't do?
Yeah.
And, he was just in awe as well. So he's a special player, man, and just a special young man. Carolina got the best.
Yeah, and speaking of that, what can you kind of tell us about why you think you picked Carolina during that recruiting process? What made them stand out? Because I know it was neck and neck with Clemson there for a while.
Yeah, it was tight. And I think being closer to home, having his support system, being able to go to Carolina, drive 45 minutes down the road from Greensboro to Chapel Hill, that's an easy thing to do on Saturday morning, evening, or at night. So obviously that was essential. And then, look at the guys Carolina's getting. I mean, they're getting every big-time player in the state of North Carolina right now. So, why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? Those guys recruit each other. So, when you have those programs, you want everybody to be on the same page and, working collectively to build Carolina back to what it used to be. And as a Carolina fan, I'm looking forward to watching that as well.
Great. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.